Welcome to part two of our Arizona elk hunt. You know, the industry always talks about take a kid hunting, introducing these youngsters to the sport of hunting and expanding our ranks. Today's show is about paying it back. Paying it back to those that have taken us when we were kids out hunting, the older folks that can't get around as good as they used to. This show is about my dad. He spent all of his younger days taking me and my brothers out hunting and sharing his experiences and his patience with us as we learned how to do this. Now it's time for me to show him my patience and helping him get out and go on the hunts. You know, he's up there in age. He's physically not capable of doing the things he did when he was younger. So it takes a whole different style of hunting to be able to take the older folks out and show them a good time and make it a positive experience. So join us while we head out on the morning hunt. So Dad and I set that same elk stand that Peggy and I did the day before, and it was a little bit slow. Had a couple of deer go through, and as the morning went on, you know, Dad kind of nodded off a few times. But at the end of the morning, you know, it was a bust, so it was time for us to head back to a place where I knew for sure we could get into some elk, and that was that same park that Peggy had killed hers in the night before. In addition, Dad was getting pretty wore out in those rocks. It's pretty tough walking around up there, and so it was time to maybe make it a little bit easier for him. It looks like this morning was a bust on this stand again. This is our normal stand we hunt during the archery hunt. There was a lot of elk sign in here a week before the hunt started, but everything's changed now. I don't know what's going on, so probably head back to the open park last night where Peggy killed her elk. Maybe go to a couple other places where we can do some glassing. We'll see.
You videoing me, huh?
We're back on the same tank that Peggy shot her elk on last night. Let's see if someone will come in for Dad.
Going back up there, yeah, where you come from?
That wasn't a cow.
I thought it was, I seen that dang stick.
Might be a bust tonight, but we can always come back tomorrow.
Hey, what's that, Yonder? Yonder comes something.
There's an elk.
Yep. Is that a mule?
It's an elk. I just set that for 250.
There's another one out there.
That's a bull.
He's a bull.
That's a bull.
He has a head one.
Got him.
Ow, that fucking hurt.
Wait a minute. It's not dead. Might hit him back.
Huh?
It's not dead yet. There it goes.
I don't think he's getting up.
Oh, you got him. Good job, Dad. What's all this bullshit about? Ain't nothing coming in. It's all screwed up. Nothing's gonna happen. Talk to the camera.
Well, how'd you like that shot? Almost too dark to shoot.
Told you they come in like a dark.
And the bull is still out there. Show him. He's still out there. He's walking over there to her. He don't know what happened.
Oh.
Does he?
No. Well, we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. And we'll get back at midnight.
Not bad.
Huh? Good job, Dad.
Good job.
You did.
That's a nice looking cow.
Good job. Good job.
Shot.
Good job. Good job. Look where he hit it. Well, probably on the other side. I thought he was facing
It was
right
a
here.
rough one. We made it.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Is that where he is?
Yep. Broke his back. Good job.
You know, I've been real fortunate to be involved in a number of hunts with youths over the years, including my own. There's nothing like the smile on their face when they take their first deer or first elk. However, on this hunt with my dad, this was something special. You know, he's hunted a long time and he's taken a lot of big game animals over the years, but the reaction on his face when he walked up to this elk, and it was just a calf, it wasn't a big cow or even a bull, but you'd have thought it was a trophy bull at the end of the day. It was just special to see the emotion in his face and the happiness he had when he took that animal, and it was such an honor for me to be a part of that hunt with him. I hope there's more hunts to come in the future, and I encourage all of you to pay it back to those that took us hunting when we were kids. You know, take them out, show them a good time, share the experience with them again.